it's Shannon, aka QB Crossing, and I am so excited because this is going to be the first island tour on this channel that is using all 2.0 items. We have not toured an island yet that is using all of the new update items, so I cannot wait to see how creative and beautiful this island is. So the creator calls it a Western citcore island, which I think is super cool because personally, right now, I am really wanting to mix a lot of different themes, and I could really use some inspiration because there's just so many items that I really want to incorporate some different themes into what I'm currently working on. So you could definitely expect some speed builds soon. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to build next. So in the meantime, we are going to tour some beautiful islands, starting with this one. This is Wonderland by Tiger Lily ACNH on socials. I will have all of her handles in the description as always. You can grab the dream address here or in the description, but looks really cool already from the map. She's using a lot of custom codes and a lot of cute villagers on the island. So right off the bat, when you get here on this island, look at this beautiful entrance with the double bridges and all of these cool new items that she's using. I love seeing some of those new storefront items in the background, and we have these cool new benches up at the front. We have these new planters that she's using as well. Everything is really symmetrical, which I've been into lately, so I was kind of into touring this. And also I need some inspiration on how to use some of these new items, so that's kind of what we're going to be trying to do today. So there's two ways that you can go at the entrance if you want to go over the bridge, or you can go straight across, which I'm seeing Colin's dirt, or not, oh my gosh, not dirt code, his actual road code over here, which is so perfect. I love that she's really mixing lots of different codes here, and I really don't know where to go first because there's so much beauty happening, and I'm already really excited to just dive right into this. I think the first thing we're going to do is go over to the left because I think that we may get through this part a little bit faster, and then we could get over to the more center part of the island. So as we go over here, I just really want to pan up with my camera. Look at this. Oh my gosh. No more just stalls to work with. We now have all of these different walls and towers. This looks so cool. And she's really not afraid to work with color here, which I really admire because a lot of the times I try to stick to one or two colors, but this really looks great. And the little wheat field pieces, I think they're called wheat field items coming through here really give it a little bit of that Western feel that she was talking about. And I love this little carriage as well, one of my new favorite items. I want to put it all over my island, but you know what is a theme anymore? Let's just do whatever we want on our islands. This is so cool, and I actually really love that you can walk through the fields as well. It gives that road code really that natural feel because it looks like the wheat is coming through it, which I like a lot. So you can also get to this area if you go over this bridge to the left at the entrance. But now we're gonna head up this way, and I wanted to also pan up and see what this looks like here. Wow, look at those trees in the distance. I love that she's using the gazebo at the top there to look like a roof. So much good inspiration already, and we have barely even walked off the entrance here. Look at this. So I really wanted some inspiration on how to create these like buildings and building walls all throughout, and she's doing such a beautiful job here. I find it really hard to create realistic looking buildings even with the new items that we have, so I really always need to see an example of how someone has done it to really start to think what I can do on my island, how I can do it in my style. But I'm already getting a lot of ideas here, like how she's using the storefront in front of the castle walls. That's really smart. And I really love this little seating area with these Moroccan chairs. I think they're the Moroccan chairs or the rattan chairs, but such a cute little spot with the party lights behind. And I feel like this is going to be a really cool view. Yeah, this is just so awesome to see these little castle walls coming through here. Before I go too far down that way, I actually wanted to go through here because look at this. This is such a fun idea for when you have a little narrow walkway to use the pergolas all throughout. You kind of walk in between them or underneath them, and this just, see, I feel like people who do structured islands, their brains just work a little bit differently than mine, who I'm used to doing natural islands. So this is really helpful to kind of walk around here and get so much inspiration. Look at this, how she's using those medieval walls. This looks so awesome. It really feels like you're walking through a little city. Oh my God, I love that with all of these new items, our islands are feeling so much more realistic. I think that's all we ever really wanted, was some more items to work with and for our islands to feel like a little bit more real. And they have definitely delivered with this new update. This is really smart too, how she's using the pergola behind the storefronts. Love that. Let's see. I want to actually go up this staircase here and see what's going on back here. Oh my gosh. Okay, so look at how she hid the castle. Not the castle. Oh my gosh. It looks so much like a castle. I meant to say museum, but she made it really feel like a little castle. But I really do like how she's mixing in the storefront item too, so that there's kind of a nice balance of the more castle feel and then the more natural or Western feel there too. So more of these storefront items over here. Look at that view as well. So many cool perspective views now that we have all of these cool tall new walls and sides. And then look at this over here. I really like the bright colorful houses that she's using as well for her villagers. Wow, that is such a gorgeous view. I didn't realize those storefronts, I may have to steal that idea, they kind of look like a house when you stack them on top of each other like that. That is so cool. And I like the red and blue together a lot, actually. I didn't think I would like those colors together as much as I really do. Also, the flow of this island is really nice. I mean, it's so easy to just explore and get around. Look at this. This actually leads to a more natural area over here. And again, using Colin's dirt code, which looks so beautiful, and more of these storefront items just lining the way, which, I mean, I've already said it, but I really love this. Wow. Okay. What a gorgeous view. And the cars, okay, the car item is actually becoming one of my favorite because I love to make a little parking lot or put a car on a road like this. This just looks like an actual town that I've been in before. This is so cool. I am kind of at a loss for words. I mean, I feel like island tours now have just went up to a whole new level that I never knew our islands could be, which is so cool. Look at this little diagonal path coming through here. This looks so realistic. Oh my gosh, I love the cars parked on the side of the road here. Oh, this is so good. Oh my goodness. I can't even help myself because everything I'm seeing right now is amazing. Is this, okay, so is this over by where the museum was, just to orient myself? Oh no, we're in another area. Oh, okay, I see. So this is where the entrance was. So I'm finally going over to the right now, but look at this. Oh, wow. Look at this view back here. So this is something that I always kind of forget to think about when I'm doing my own islands, but you should really try to see if you have a cool perspective build on your island, if you could have a little cliff in front of it so that you can get these really cool views of your island. That's something I kind of always forget to do, but I'm being reminded right now to start doing that on my own island. Okay, so just to explore the right a little bit more before we get to the back of the island, this is a really cool way that she's connecting all of these paths as well. Oh, I'm loving the red storefront. I think I'm team red storefront now. This is so cute. I really like that she's mixing in more natural areas too, because I always find that it gets a little bit tiring or tedious to try to stick to one theme the whole time. So I really am enjoying all of the different themes that she's kind of merging together here and the different areas. Oh my goodness, look at this. These yellows with the cacti. Oh, that is so beautiful. I forgot to do any of my curved views here, but I am sure that all of the curved camera views also look really cool on islands like this, because you have so much going on when you're looking at a structured island, which is really fun to see in different views as well. Okay, so this is definitely a little plant shop here. And I love the way that she's using all these items and stacking them. I honestly don't think my brain is ever going to work this way. So although I will probably use the castle walls or the medieval walls here and there, I don't know if I'm really ever going to be able to make builds like to this extent. I just don't know if I can do it. Oh my gosh. Now look at this. Like, what? I also feel like if I started trying to do these types of builds, I would use the same items over and over again. And she's really getting so creative with the customizations and the items that she's using in front. I actually want to take a picture here because look at how beautiful this is. Those pergolas in the background are such a smart idea to do if you are doing a build like this to fill in some space and give it some of that greenery. Such a good idea here. So we're gonna follow this little section back here, and again, look at all of the different customizations that she's using. I think that's what's making her island feel so large, and like there's so many different themes and sections going on here, or different towns, which feels really realistic, because if you are going through a big city or a big town, all of your buildings are not going to be the same color. So I really like how creative she's getting here. Again, these views, oh my gosh, that windmill in the background is beautiful. Something I probably would have never thought to do. So, okay, so this is when we got back here, when we looked at this more natural area. I don't know if we can get behind the bridge here. No, we can't. So or am I missing something? It feels like you should be able to get back here. Oh, okay, maybe through the wheat field. Here we go. Look at this. I just love panning around with my camera when I'm looking at islands like this. Let's see, let's go to the right. Super cool. I love that she's thinking about all of these little perspective builds, like I said before too, thinking about all of the areas that you can get onto through different cliffs and viewpoints and really see your island at a different level or angle. I just think it's such a smart idea. Look at that. I wonder if that's her house back there. Probably is, which has a really cool front area. I think we saw those houses already, so we're gonna actually go over to the right here and see what's going on this way. Oh my goodness, look at that door code that she's using. I'm actually gonna zoom in there. Look at that. So these code creators really are giving us so much to work with too. Nintendo gave us a ton of new items, and the code creators gave us a ton of new items too. Wow, so we have a little double bridge. Oh my gosh, a triple bridge moment. That's actually crazy. What? And I love that they're not perfectly aligned. It just feels so cute. And there's a word that I'm thinking of, charming. It feels very charming. That's what I wanted to say there. I am getting so much inspiration for creating houses and structures now, which I really needed. Let me tell you, when I tried to start working with some of these new items, I truly had no idea what to do. I don't know if I'm supposed to go this way, but I feel like I missed something. I feel like I missed a incline somewhere. Let's keep going. Maybe there was a different way to get to it. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. I love this little alleyway. Let's see. This is so cool. Look at the carriages too. Oh, there's a ladder. I forgot that I grabbed a ladder. so we can actually get to some different views as well. Oh my god, these little carriages back here are so cute. I'm sorry for saying cute so much, but these new items have me kind of speechless, and I'm still not over them in any way. Like, I still get so excited when I see someone building anything with the 2.0 items. It just gives me a lot of joy. Oh, look at this rooftop area. That is so smart. Honestly, the way that some of your brains work when you're creating islands is just really amazing. There's no other word for it. Oh, I love this vibe over here with more of the browns. We have another, I almost thought there was a house in the background, but she's using the kids' tents. And I like all of the natural elements like the trash bags, these 2 log houses over here as well. And how many pergolas are on this island? I should do a count because that is a lot of pergolas that we've seen already, which, you know what? I love that. I love that she was able to get so many, probably ordering from her Nook Mile station every day or Treasure Islanding it up, which is more my vibe. Let's see. Okay, I think we went back here. So this is behind the museum now. Look at how cool this is with these 2 inclines. Oh, I love this so much. This is so amazing. She's getting so creative with the items too, which I really like because you can tell that she's a type of creator who's really thinking about those perspective views and the different angles of her camera. And this is just stunning. No other words for it. Stunning, beautiful, amazing, all of that. Also, these houses, she's really using a lot of different colored houses as well, which, like I said before, I think is a super smart idea to use different houses or customizations throughout your island if you're doing a city or town feel like this, because it does make it feel a little bit more realistic, I have to say. I'm just gonna kind of circle around, see if I missed anything over here. I know that a lot of these rooftop areas I think are like accessible if you want to go up to them, but I don't know if they're necessary to go up on, because a lot of these builds I believe are mostly for those perspective views that you're seeing. Hopefully I'm not totally missing a incline or something throughout here, but I'm gonna just kind of loop around again, maybe go up here because I don't remember if I completely went up here before. I don't think I did actually. And that, like that bridge, for instance, I don't think that's really accessible. I think it's more for just, filler up at the top there, which is a really cool way to think about using your bridges, actually, for more of those views and filler spaces on the top of the cliffs, which I like a lot. Okay, yeah, so we saw this over here before. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually loop around here and just kind of run through the island again, really get the feel for everything one more time. I really love that she's mixing in this Wild West feel with the structured city vibe. It's actually giving me a lot of reassurance that you don't have to stick exactly to one theme if there's items that are calling out to you and ones that you want to use, because let's be honest, there's so many new items with this update. Don't be afraid to mix in different themes or different items. Your island doesn't have to completely make sense. This is Animal Crossing. As long as you're enjoying your island, that's what matters. And I think that this is a great example of playing with all of those new items, mixing some different things together, and still making something really cohesive and beautiful. So with that, we are back over by the entrance now. I hope that this gave you guys as much inspiration as it gave me. I cannot wait to see you guys for the next video. And with that, I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.